Got it yesterday, put it together. I went, used it to go on Deliveroo last night. I got about 25 kilometers on it. I was using the accelerator a bit, but I was pedaling a little bit, and I went down to 2 bars. Anyway, fantastic bike. All I can say is get one. So yesterday I was on my DS2 for Deliveroo and a couple of Uber Eats deliveries, and I just wanted to go through the modifications I've done to it and let you know some of the pros and the cons, and give you a sort of good outline on the good points and the bad points of this bike. First of all, it's very light, comes straight out the box. Clip it together, put the seat in, and you're almost ready to go. You can charge it up. Charging port is under here, which is a little bit of finicky, but that's good. It's good, and it doesn't take too long to charge. But the one thing I did do, so I got lots of extra mileage, is I put some extra batteries in. Okay, I've sewed up a battery bag fairly roughly, wired it in to a XT60 clip plug, and then I wired that into the wires in here where the controller is. Now the downside of that is when this is open, those 4 connectors stick out and they're live unless you undo the clip here. So that's one thing to note. And then I'm going to just show you what's in the bag here. I've bought Lidl batteries. They were Parkside, 4 amp hour, 20 volts. So I put 2 of them in series and 3 of them in parallel, so I've got 6 batteries in there. So I'm going to open that up and show you just now. But one of the modifications I will do is there's actually no tail light on this, so I bought a little Xiaomi tail light, and I'm going to put it over here, and then I'm going to put a little piece of tubing in there, very small piece of tubing, the wires, and then I'm going to connect it in. Okay, so it'll connect into that, and whatever the voltage is, I'll use a buck converter if I need to. So as you can see, I connected the positive and the grey wire together, which go to the positive on the connector, and I did the same with the negative, the black wire. I just shaved a bit of the wire, twisted it around, soldered it, and put a heat shrink on it. One thing to note, make sure you put this in the same way. Positive is on the bottom, positive is on the bottom. If you're not sure, get a multimeter, check before you do it. So just remember, positive on the bottom, like that. Alright, speak to you later. So a quick look at the battery pack. I've got an XT connector on here. Inside here I've got 3 by 2 Parkside batteries. These are put in series, these are put in series, these are put in series, and then these are all connected parallel into this. So the positive comes off this side, the negative comes off the other side here. I'll pull them apart and show you how I've done it. One important thing to note is that you must make sure the voltage, these are fully charged, and the bike is fully charged, or else you will end up with a spark when it's trying to pump the voltage either in or out of here, depending on the difference in voltages. The reason I'm doing the batteries like this in this arrangement in here is I've got a quick charge, so I bought an extra one, so we can do 2 at a time. So they take about 85 minutes to charge them, so between that and that be about 170 minutes, just short of 3 hours to do a full charge on the thing. And that'll give us, if I only use 4 of these, it'll give me 8 amps worth, which is, I think the bike comes as 7.8. It's already in there. So these are 4 amp hour 20 volt batteries, so this is giving us 12 amps at 40 volts, and when you add it to that, it's nearly 20 amps worth of power. which is 20 amps times the 40 volts is 800 watts, which theoretically should run full power for about 3 hours. So that should give you about 75 kilometers on the bike. These are the two chargers that I got to charge the batteries. However, if you're doing it this way, you have to make sure that they're all fully charged before you connect them together, or else you'll try and get an inrush and an outrush of power to try and balance them. So it's very important. And these are PLG20A2. They are 85 watt chargers, and the charging current is 3.5 amps. I don't know if you can see it on there, 3.5 amps. So they're the fast charger. I think there is an A3 that they make which is slightly faster, but that's fine actually. It should take about 85 minutes to fully charge from flat. So in summary, I bought 6 20 volt 4 amp hour Parkside batteries, 2 external chargers which I'm going to use to charge it, which you can get them from companas.com. It's the website that supplies Lidl stuff. I'm going to get 6 battery adapters. I'm either going to 3D print them or I'm going to buy them from eBay. And a battery bag and a rear carrier for the whole lot to go on, and a rear light from eBay, which is going to be the Xiaomi scooter light, and a buck converter should I require it. And then I'll get a rear shock absorber, which will be adjustable and we'll be able to pump it up depending on the load that you want and the ride that you want. And a word of caution, lithium batteries store a huge amount of energy. Please be extremely careful when working with them. Make sure that you observe the polarity and that you have them charged equally when you connect them together. You don't want any outrush and inrushing of current when you connect them. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll see if I can get back to you.